Hi everyone, it's me Leslie here with another video. Thank you so much for watching my video and thank you so much for subscribing. Today I'm doing a storytime discussion to talk a little bit about humility. So humility is a modest or low view of one's own importance. And so lately I've just been bombarded with so many things that are lacking in humility, and I'm starting to believe that humility and modesty are at the bottom of the barrel in terms of things that society believes that it should aspire to. So recently I was on Facebook and there was like a video that came up where a couple was changing their attire in order to show when they're not in the mood for sex versus when they are in the mood for sex. And this is all on Facebook. And recently my daughter was on YouTube Kids watching a kitten being rescued by someone. And when I looked at her tablet to see what she was watching, it was a young woman that looked like she was wearing underwear taking care of a kitten. And I quickly made my daughter change the YouTube video. But that's the least of my worries. What this young person was wearing on the YouTube video is what we see all the time when we go to the grocery store, when we go to the clothing store. It just seems like as soon as I step out of the house, I feel like I've got to cover my kids' eyes. What happened to even a modicum of humility and modesty? It feels like these things are at the very bottom of the totem pole when it comes to our society. Why does everybody get to get a free peek? Why does it feel like there's nothing sacred anymore? How come the shirts nowadays are like lingerie? How come the shorts nowadays for females are like underwear? What has happened in society to the point where we believe, or many of us seem to believe, that we have to give every single thing away for free in order to feel accepted, in order to get enough attention, and in order to maybe get that cat call, or to show others that you're worth it. And that's just one aspect of lacking humility, the clothing. Oh my gosh. But another aspect of lacking humility are these huge flashy watches and the flashy clothing choices and cars. And I could go on and on about how it feels like so many of us are trying to get this glaring attention. What do we need this attention for? What do we believe that we will gain from turning every single head with our underwear shorts? Or our bra in the 30-degree winter weather? Or the two flashy watches on one wrist? What are we hoping to gain? Whose applause are we trying to get? How can we make it so that humility becomes a topic of conversation, moves more to the forefront? There are so many beautiful things that come from being a modest human being, a humble human being. Also, when you have so many wonderful things in your life, it is wise to keep those things private. Everybody doesn't need to know how good you have it. Because letting everybody know how good you have it also brings in that covetous behavior from others. That's the thing that brings in the jealousy. When you've got it really good, everybody doesn't need to know, and they shouldn't know. If you've got really great jewelry, really great items, why show them off? So that somebody will want to rob your house? So that you can make somebody jealous? Why show them off? You think you've got a really good appearance? A really great body? Why does everybody need to know? Why do you want to give it away so freely, so cheaply, so easily? Why does everybody get to see that? Why does everybody get to know? There's a lot to be said about the subtlety of beauty. The humility is beautiful. The low view of one's own self-importance. Nobody likes a braggart. There is nothing beautiful in the exhibition of it all. The exhibition is only inspiring, or mostly inspiring, the negative. There is so much to be learned in kind of keeping a lid on what you have. That takes a lot of self-control, a lot of restraint. That is humility. Having something, or humility is knowing that you could have more, or you could understand more, or others have more, or others, have what you don't have. Realizing that you don't have it all. So why brag about it? That's humility. Why show it off if others not only have it, but they may even have it better? So just be grateful for what you have. Everybody doesn't need to know. And I'm not sure what it's going to take to bring humility back into society, if it ever were there in the first place. But I am hoping for some kind of movement where it's popular to not brag and show off about every single thing that we have. Brag about our sex life, brag about our bodies, brag about our face, brag about our hair, brag about our eyes, brag about, how my butt looks in these jeans, or in these basically transparent tights that a lot of people are wearing these days. Brag about all the fancy watches on your arm. When is it going to become more popular to just be a decent human being? None of the show. Just the desire to be a decent human. When is that going to be popular? And there'll also be so many like competitions where it says, oh, enter your child into the cutest baby competition, or you know, the cutest kid competition, or something like that. And everybody thinks they have the cutest kid, right? I mean, if you have kids, everybody thinks. Why involve ourselves in something like that? Let's just, I mean, there are so many things that could go wrong when even having children. I mean, there's so many things that can go wrong, that just having a child in general, if you want to have one, it's just you should just hope for a healthy baby. But we've got these best looking baby competitions and cutest baby competitions, and I don't know, I don't want to be a part of it. And of course, I have a choice, right? And I don't have to, my family doesn't have to take part. But why does everybody have to know how good you have it? Why does everybody have to know that you think your baby is the cutest, or you know, your body is the best, or your watches are the flashiest, or my eyes are the most beautiful, or whatever the arrogant thing of the day is? It's time to practice having a lesser view of oneself in terms of what you believe that you're doing and who you are. We are born, we exist, and then we return back to the earth. Our goal should be to be a decent human being while we're here, to be a beautiful being of light, offering wisdom and guidance, and doing things that help others, and not be so self-serving. We are not just sex and materialism. We are more than that. What's it going to take to wake up? What's it going to take for us to take a step back and realize we are more than what you see? I'm more than my clothes. I'm more than my face. We are more than our bodies. We are more than our possessions. I think it's time to bring humility up from off of the bottom of that dusty barrel, and start truly taking a look at what we are doing, and try to include humility and modesty more in our daily lives, if it's something that we've forgotten about. It's such an important virtue. It needs to be dusted off and re-examined. So that's where I'll end this video today. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, bye.